Excellent. Good morning. Hopefully that's you guys. Let me make sure I've got my microphone on. There we go. Microphone is definitely on. It is, what is today? Monday. Monday. And the date is, let me check, June 23rd. And it's 11 o'clock your time, 12 o'clock my time. Um, well done, everybody, for being here. I'm happy to see you in my mind's eye since I can't see you on the screen, but I'm happy to be with you. I think about you all the time, but especially when we're doing this. So here we go. Chin up and down. We will get our exercise. We'll get caught up. Well, you'll get caught up with me because I can't hear what you have to say, and I'm sure you have good things to tell me. Oh, but it's another gorgeous day in Cuenca, Ecuador. Blue skies, puffy white clouds, a lovely temperature in the, I don't know, 60s. Just incredibly pleasant weather here. I'm so sorry. I know it's been really hot there. I hope the temperature calmed down a little bit. I'm looking left and right now because of course we worry about our kitty. And we miss him. And we miss you. So, hope everybody feels good. We're just going to do our regular workout today. We'll do our balance workout on Wednesday. And I believe that Friday will be Flexible Friday. So even if it's not, I might make it Flexible Friday because I'm flexible like that. So I'm doing straight arm lift. As I'm lifting, I'm trying to keep core engaged, back not arched, right? It's tempting to arch backwards, but really I just want to get the stretch through here, just loosening up a little bit. We'll see what we're going to work on today. I don't know. It'll come to me. It'll come to me as we go. Good. I'm going to go elbows together, open and close. Trying to sit up tall. We took a beautiful walk this morning. I think I showed you right outside and down, I don't know, a block away is one of the 4 big rivers that runs through town. So we walked along the path to the west, and we walked about as far as we could go in half an hour and then came back and covered some new ground that we hadn't seen before. It's quite lovely. I'm doing circles down low. Just really pretty. You're in a big city, but you get on the path and you get through a little wooded area and it's almost like you're out in the forest. It's quite nice. And of course the sound of the river is beautiful. Switch directions. This weekend we went, oh, I know, yesterday. This was fun. We took a bus across town. I'm doing a side bend now. Sort of to the opposite end of town where they have one of the newest big shopping malls where they have a Mega Maxi supermarket and a Mega Kiwi tool store. So the Mega Maxi is like kind of like the big Target that has groceries and clothing and bicycles and appliances. So big place like that. And then the Mega Kiwi is like a Home Depot. So paint and weed whackers and plumbing fixtures, all of that kind of stuff. We just kind of walked around. We bought a sponge because we needed to clean the sink here. All very exciting stuff, cat cow. But on that end of town, we got to walk around the Rio Yanuncai, which is another one of the 4 rivers. And they had a beautiful paved bike path along the river. And it was just quite lovely. I'm doing a little cat cow, big stretch. And then coming up to upright, Crossing the arms and gently twisting. Oh, that's stiff. Oh. Anyway, I'm not getting any exercise except this, but I am putting on lots of miles. Good, gentle twist. Excellent. That feels like enough. All right, I am pulling the toes forward so you won't be able to see them, and pulling the toes up. So toes up, using those muscles in the front of the shins. Give it a nice big pull. I was talking to my dad the other day about how important it is to take your muscles through their full range of motion, especially as part of stroke recovery, because you end up with muscle spasms. And one of the ways to combat that is just to make sure that you're working the muscle through the full range, as far as it goes one way, as far as it goes the other way. So now I'm going to pull the heels underneath and pick up the heels, and then we'll open that front of the shin up, contract the calves on the backside. Ah. Yeah, we're having a nice time here, but man, oh man, do we miss the cat. As you can imagine. He is going to be so spoiled when we get home. I mean, the cat sitters are already spoiled and pretty rotten, but our guilt is going to just overflow him with treats when we get home. So I'm doing the ankle circles. And then reversing direction. It feels really good. And again, I'm trying to get the full range of motion. I'm trying to take the ankle as far out to the side and as far into the middle as it will go. Did I go both ways? I think I did. Switching feet. Oh, my short-term memory has not gotten any better. Excellent. And reverse direction. Good. All right. Sitting up tall. Belly button braced. I'm going to straighten and bend. This one too. Big full range of motion. Straighten your knee as much as you can. Pull it all the way back. I'll try to pay attention and count. I think that's 5. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. Other leg. Brace the belly again. Keep your torso nice and upright. Good. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful. Okay. Swing out and back. Sit up super tall. We haven't been back for more fireworks yet because that requires staying up late, which we do, but it requires staying up late and then navigating home kind of late. But we're going to try to get to the fireworks one more time and get a better view. We did go back and check out some of the sweet vendors, the tents full of sweets piled high, and it's pretty fun switching legs. You know, we watched other people do it, so we could see that what they do is they just hand you a little basket and a pair of tongs, and you pick out what you want, and then they bag them up and tell you how much it is. So we didn't have to, you know, name names or point or say anything that was beyond our Spanish abilities. We just were able to sample some sweets, and they're lovely. Not very sweet, which we thought was great. So I've got legs stretched out and I'm going to go toes in and toes out. They're not quite in the shot. There we go. But you know how to do this. Toes in and out. Fabulous. Good. That feels pretty good. Pretty good. I think let's do some sit-ups while we're sitting. So sit on the front edge of your chair, brace your core, cross your arms, lean back, and then pull your rib cage down to start the sit-up. Nice and controlled. You remember, I can hear you if you're cheating and bouncing off the back of your chairs. Oh my goodness. Do you think we'll do 12 of these? I think that was 6. We'll call that 9. And last one, yeah, 12 is plenty of that. Beautiful. All right. Sit on the edge of your chair. Watch out for your neighbors next to you. Give me some jumping jacks. So brace your core. Use those muscles to keep you nice and upright. And keep you from falling off the chair. Remember, totally fine to be down here with your arms. Also fine to go one leg at a time. You know, do whatever you can. I'm going to stay on the front edge of my chair and switch to a kick and a punch, opposite arm and leg. Kick and punch. Get as tall as you can. I want you to really feel the effort of the little bit of twist you get when you punch and kick at the same time. If you're slumping, you might not notice it, right? But if you're up tall, you'll feel it. Excellent. Good. I'm certain that's enough. Very good. Let's grab your weights. So if you're using weights, now's the time to get them. I'll grab my imaginary weights. I'll give you a second to get them from under your chairs. And then I'm going to start with palms up, elbows bent. So palms up, nice tall posture, shoulders in your back pockets. I'm going to push forward, just shoulder high. Pull the elbows back. Keep the elbows in close as I rotate out to the sides. So it's a push, pull, rotate. And you should feel this mostly in the front of the shoulder, some in the biceps. And you won't feel a huge contraction, but you'll feel the shoulders rotating. And I lost count. We're probably 6 or 7, maybe not quite. Remember, I'm not using weights, so I'm not going to get tired as fast as you are. So, if somebody texts me when I hit 20. Good. I think we're going to call that good, right? Last one. That's enough. Okay. One weight, one hand, fold forward. Keep a nice long spine. Let's do a tricep kickback. So elbow up and back. That's your start position. Straighten to the back. And bend, but as you bend, keep that elbow high. Try to keep your shoulder and neck relaxed. Again, think about full range of motion. Really dig in. Try to open all the way. And try to resist gravity coming back. We're going to call that 11 and 12. That was pretty close to 12. I'm going to the other side. Elbow up and back. Straighten and bend. right? You can see that if I turn sideways. I'm trying to keep my elbow higher than my rib cage, which really puts the work in the back of the upper arm and makes me completely forget what number I'm on. I think that's pretty close to 12, right? We'll call that good. All right, back up to upright. Let's do alternating hammer curl to press. So thumb to shoulder, press straight up, thumb to shoulder as you bring the other arm up. So we're going to meet in the middle, one up, one down. Press only as high as your shoulder wants to go. And I'm trying to open all the way down with the bicep curl. It's actually kind of hard to keep straight when you're working both arms opposite one another. Good. There we go. And you know, when I do a compound move like this, there's no way I can keep track of how many we're doing because I don't have that long an attention span. So there you go. Let's do one more on each side and call it good. Good. All right. So now sit forward, lean back, hold your weights across your chest like you're holding a barbell. Brace your belly a little bit, press out, pull back. Good. That's 6. That's 10, 11, and 12. Good. Come back up to upright. Let's fold forward now. So fold in half over your lap. Keep a long spine. Reach out from the top of your head. Shoulder blades down towards your belt, and then pinch them together to flap your wings. Bend your elbows if you need to. Put down the weights if you need to. You know, I like to hover there at the top to really feel the squeeze. And try to control it going down. It's tempting to just drop, but we're going to go up with control and down with control. I'm going to call that 9, 10, 11, 12. Close enough, right? Okay, good. We're doing good on time. Let's put our weights down. Let's do a few sit to stands. I'm not going to just stand up once. Let's make hay out of this. So sitting on the front of your chair, feet about as wide apart as the chair legs, heels underneath the knees just a little bit, tall through your spine. Start to hinge forward when your shoulders are over your heels. Drive your heels into the floor, come up. And then hinge your hips back and lower down. So, you know the drill. Do as many of these as you're able. You can do them at half speed. You can wait till I tell you it's the last one, and you can stand up on the last one. Good. Let's call this the last one. I'm going to stay up and come around to the back of your chair. Get this one out of my way. These things are super heavy, and they make a lot of noise when you just scoot them across the floor. So in deference to the downstairs neighbors, I'm trying not to do that. Feet about hip width apart. I'm coming up on my toes and back down. So apparently over the weekend, there was a 5.1 earthquake just off the coast or just down near Guayaquil, which is kind of down on the coast, I don't know, a few hundred miles away from here. People here told me that they felt it. We didn't feel it. So we were actually we were having lunch when it hit. We were in a ground floor restaurant. Maybe if we'd been up here on the 7th floor, we would have felt it. I don't know. But apparently it's not that unusual. Good. However many that is enough. I'm drawing toes up to knees now. Anyway, no damage, no injuries, nothing like that. No sign that it happened except for people talking about it on Facebook. Good, 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 good. I'm feeling that in the front of the shins. Good. Now I'm going to face my chair, hang on, pull one toe back behind, tuck the tail under, zip up the belly, stand up nice and tall, and pull the heel up to the hip. Working the back of the leg. If you're tight in the front of the leg, you may feel it more as a stretch, less as a contraction. Either way, you need it. 6. We're halfway through. Don't forget to stand up tall. I think that's 12. Switching legs. Toe back, tail under, sit up tall, bend and straighten. That's 7. 10, 11, and 12. Good. Wide stance with your feet and big hip circles. And other direction. Ooh, things are crunchy, creaky, poppy today. I'm making a lot of noise over here. I can tell I need to be exercising. All right, hang on as much as you like. Bring one leg out to the side, back to the center. Stand up tall, core engaged. I'm trying to keep that toe straight ahead. So if you catch it drifting like that, pull it back. You want to feel this on the side of your hip. I'm calling that 12. It's kind of close. Switching sides, out and back. Beautiful. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Excellent. Okay. Let's do a side step, step and tap. Come into a little bit of a crouch if you want. Launch off one foot. So I'm not hopping, but I am pushing off with the foot that I'm stepping off of. And I'm going to add a punch. And I don't think it matters on this one which arm and which leg are moving together, because it won't throw you off balance and make you fall over, which is a good thing. Good, good, good. That feels like enough. Excellent. Okay. Still a wide stance with your feet. Let's do a big row. So stand up tall, reach in front of your shoulders, pull. You use your shoulders first. So I'm pulling shoulders first and then following through with the arms. So reach and pull. Pretend you're pulling something heavy. Right? Brace through your core. Use those muscles in front to support your spine. Good. Nice big pull. Beautiful. I'm going to do a standing side bend next. So keep a pretty wide stance. Reach up and over. So I'm lengthening as I bend. Oh, that feels good. Other way. Oh, that feels good too. Woof. I'm going to do that again. And again. Outstanding. I cannot believe how fast half an hour goes. I'm taking the big step back for a calf stretch. Back heel to the floor. Ah. Just let that relax a little bit. And switch. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oof. Okay, hang on to your chair. Walk it back. Pull your hips back. Try to get your hips behind your feet and flatten out till you get a big stretch down the sides of your back. Excellent. Oh, little side to side. You will really feel that stretch. Good. Come back up. Come around to the front of your chair. Have a seat. Let's see if I got that in the right place. Not bad. Let's start with a hamstring stretch today. One leg out straight. Other leg is bent. Super tall through your spine. Belly button stays drawn in. We're just going to tilt the pelvis forward. So now my belly button is kind of pointed at my foot instead of out in front of me. And I'm going to take a deep breath. Oh, yeah. And as I exhale, the muscle relaxes and lengthens. And then over to the other leg. And tilt. Beautiful. Then one foot up on the opposite knee for figure 4. Lean back if you need to. Wiggle. Fold forward. Good. Other leg. Ooh, that's tight today too. Give it a wiggle. Oh, fold forward. Somebody needs more exercise. That's me. Aside from my cat, the other thing I really miss is my foam roller. That's a nice tool for working out all the aches and pains. Good. Let's do a seated rotation. So sit up tall, reach across, lengthen your spine, turn. Take a deep breath. And then unwind and come to the other side. Sit up tall and turn. Oh. Yeah, when we were in the hardware store buying a kitchen sponge, we should have bought a battery for that clock. Then I could see what time it is. Oh well, too bad. Back around to the front, wide stance with your feet. Reach for the ceiling, side bend. That feels good. And then tall again in the middle, brace your core, reach out from the top of your head as you swan dive. Support yourself going down. Feel free to curve all the way down. Take a deep breath when you hit the bottom. And then brace your belly and push with your hands on your knees to get back up. Outstanding work again, as always. And your reward for such good work is to get a look out the window. Another just spectacularly gorgeous day. Look at those clouds. I never get tired of that view. Just the dramatic sky, mountains in the background, brilliant sunshine, even when it's cloudy. It's brilliant sunshine. So there you go. Thanks again for joining me. It is always a pleasure. I can't wait to see you guys again in person. So see you soon. But next time, Wednesday, here on YouTube for Balance Day. Bye-bye.